Alright guys, welcome back to the bench. Today I want to look at sealing this up from the elements and actually putting it out on the tree. So to seal it up, I'm going to use this silicone here. I have gloves just because I've noticed that it makes my skin a little dry. I don't think it's strictly necessary, but we're going to be using it. And basically I'm going to stick some on the corners here of the board to just hold it in a little bit. I'm going to try to fill up this hole here so that that is properly sealed, and I'm going to form on the inside here just with the silicone. I'm going to form somewhat of a seal and coat the top there, and I think that should be enough just to keep most of the moisture out. Alright, so let's get started. Well, that was certainly a mess, but mostly because my tube of silicone was having significant problems there, and I didn't have a nice nozzle to work with. We'll wait for that to set up though. I think that should be enough to get us started at least, if not all the way there. And I'll trim off any excess if that's necessary, but I really want to make sure I get a bead all around the edge here. The real problem is I just don't have the right tools. But that should do the trick. So I'll let this cure, and we'll take a look at it when that's done. Alright guys, so the glue has mostly dried. I did put the two halves together and take them back apart, so some of the silicone has delaminated slightly, but what it did is it kind of squeezed out in between, and I think we'll get a good enough seal. And then I'm going to just put electrical tape around the outside just to sort of help us with that. And again, I don't expect this to be 100% waterproof. I certainly wouldn't submerge it, but it should be good enough to keep most of the moisture out. And I guess we'll see. So this feature is probably interesting to people. I've put quite a bit of silicone around that, but the actual hole in the end of the sensor there, which is where it measures air pressure and humidity, that's free, so I don't believe I'm repeating any measurements. And also the silicone along the battery here just sort of makes this more robustly in there. I can't, take the board out as easily as I would have otherwise been able to. So it'll go together. I think it'll be a little bit tight, so it was difficult to put back together the first time. Let's see if I can do it now. Alright, so that's together. As you can see, there's kind of like a little bit of silicone around the outside. There's sort of like a seal. It's not perfect certainly, but it's there. So I'm just going to clear the excess off. Wrap that with tape and give that a try. Okay guys, so after letting the glue dry, I was able to put it up in the tree right there. This is right by the river. My apartment is approximately directly ahead, about there. And it is in a tree which offers a certain amount of shade. It's certainly not perfect. As you can probably see, the sensor is at the bottom there. It's hard to see from here, but it would be mostly in shade, but I have been getting readings from it that are a little bit higher than the reported temperature from weather services. So I'm not sure if that's because of sun, or because my sensor is a little out of whack, or because it's hotter here than some other places in the city. But yeah, that's where it is for now. It's actually been there for a couple of days. I wasn't able to film the actual process of putting it up because there were people here, and I wasn't able to film. But yeah, so that is the sensor, and for now it's staying there. The signal is a little weak, and I'll probably need to increase the signal from by getting a better antenna on the receiving side. So that concludes this the receiver side of this project, or sorry, the transmitter side of this project. And the rest of the videos in the series will be on the receiver, what I do with the data, and how I present it. If you like this sort of video, please give it a like. Comment if you have any suggestions or anything you'd like to say. And please subscribe if you're looking for more project videos like this. Thank you very much. Bye.